Alright, so good morning, guys, and welcome to another Being the River Nation podcast channel. So, today is going to be more of a gist thing, right? Because of yesterday, I attended the animation mentor end of term party, right? And being there just made me reflect on the journey that I had to go through to get to animation mentor. Because believe me, like a lot of things happened. First of all, I got robbed. Like my laptop got stolen, my hard drive got stolen, my tablet got stolen. Like everything I owned got stolen. Like 4 days to me starting animation mentor. So I had nothing to use to do the school. Second of all, it's not like I had the money to pay for it. Third of all, like it's just been crazy. So let me just start from the beginning. So when I started animation, right, that was like 2021 or 2020 basically. So I've always wanted to go to animation school, right? But obviously funds and AM is like like $2,400 like a pen, which is like insane for we here because of like Nigeria converting of naira to dollar and all of that stuff. Basically, was very expensive. So first of all, I went to Magic Club. So there, I got to see like the industry I play in Nigeria. I met Check, Tulu. I met like maybe a couple of guys, SM, Brian, Henry. Like I met a lot of guys, and I kept on pushing, and I kept on pushing. Right. So from 2021 in 2025. I now got animation like mentor scholarship, right? But before then, I was doing, my podcast. I was trying to help, like, spread the word about animation. I taught animation at a couple of places. Like, basically, I was very active in the animation scene, right? But my dream has always been going to AM, to learning from the best, to being able to, craft Disney class performances, right? So fast forward to 2025, I now got so I met a guy that had like the scholarship from admission and mentor. So he like got a full scholarship, and I was like, it was insane. So I spoke to him, and 2 weeks after that, I saw a mail that they were giving a like partial scholarship. So I didn't replied the mail immediately. So they sent a reminder mail that the offer is about to end. Then I now saw it, then I applied. And January 7th or 8th, that was when Mars from Animation Like Mentor like called me and was like, I'll have to sit down for this. And I sat down then. He like broke the news to me that I got selected to have like a 70% scholarship to animation mentor. Like I lost my mind first of all because I was like insane, like 70%, like that will help me so much. Like I was just mind blown. I was so happy that like thank God. Like obviously it wasn't 100% like my guy, which at that point I felt like oh boy, but I was still happy regardless. So they asked me, that would I accept it? I was like, obviously I would accept it. But I accepted it despite not knowing where I will get 750 like dollars from to pay everything 3 months. Because of as of that point, like jobs are not coming in. Like, my salary is not even near there to actually be paying for that like every 3 months. And basically, I was just stumped, right? But I'm a firm believer of God, and I'm a child of God, I'm a man of God. So I just saw it as since God has made it possible. Because believe me, like even the scholarship, I don't know how I got it because, as I said, I applied very late, right? So, but then again, God did His thing, and I got the scholarship. So I was just of the mindset that if God has started it to finish it, right? So I told like animation like mentor that yes, I like I would go ahead with it. Then they like told me that I'll have to pay 700 and this. Then in my mind I was like oh boy, this 750 will be crazy, but I was just like okay, no wahala, I'll do it. So they had me enrolled. They opened up the as a school website for me. I like started exploring. I saw like a lot of resources. I saw like a lot of student work that was just blowing my mind. Like I was so happy to be there, right? So month of January passed. Okay, wait. So they said that they went a step further and they said they'll give me a payment plan right there. I can pay like 250 like every month, right? Which is the thing that I love about like AM. They are very like considerate like people from Africa and to like people in like general, right? So they have so they have like payment options that I could do. So I obviously say yes. So they now told me that I'll need to pay everything sharp before class starts. So I got the scholarship in January, right? So you know that in the beginning of the month, you're unsure of how the month is going to go, but you're hopeful that okay, this would be my year, right? So 2025, why not? So in church, right? So because I go to church, so in church we have so our team for like this year, shout of victory. So I was like, I believe in this thing wholeheartedly, right? So first month came, they will like text me that, oh, when do I want to start my payment plan? I was like, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. I'll start. They will text me like 2 weeks again, like, oh, am I ready to pay now? I'll be like, don't worry. I'll pay. So the more they were texting me, the more I kept on like getting like afraid that oh boy, that is how this thing will come. I'll miss this opportunity. Like God. So got my prayer bag, prayed a lot, like but I was not praying like out of fear because I just had this conviction that like things would work out. So my birthday is February 20th, right? So I was just like praying that God, like on my birthday, just please provide for me, just please just provide for me, like just help me because like I've wanted this for like years and you've given it to me. So I know that you not fall my hand, this one, that, right? So I just kept on in my prayer bag, just kept on like saying, okay, I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. So my birthday came and luckily enough I got the money that I needed. So I got my first 250. But I was still like, hey, if I pay this 250 now and I can't pay again, they will not refund me. And this money that I've saved will just go. But I was like, okay, no, wahala, sha, like I'll fit. So I paid the 250. Then, funny enough, to pay the next month, that money even came faster than the first one. So basically, now let's say you pay on February 20th. The next time you pay is March 20th. Then after that, you pay April, February, March. Then you pay April 20th. So you pay three. So I paid the first one. Then the second one, I paid it like 2 weeks before the end date. Then the third one, I paid it like a week before. So basically, the money came through everywhere. And funny enough, I did not have to ask anybody. I did not have to beg anybody. I did not have to like borrow or like take a loan. Basically, like the money came just based on God, hard work, and just me just putting myself like out there, like getting gigs, and like that was how I paid for my first class. Right. So I was just like, God is faithful, God is faithful, God is faithful. So let me go back. So basically, orientation of animation mentor was March 28th. March 27th. So I attended orientation and I was coming home from work. That was how I got robbed. Got robbed of my laptop, got robbed of my hard drive, got robbed of my display tab, of my sorry, drawing tablet, got robbed of my drawing pen, got robbed of my hard drive that had like clients work on it, my work from the office, like everything I owned got stolen. And this was like 4 or 5 days to April 1st, which is when I'm having my first class at Animation Mentor. Bro, I was just like, I was so distraught, I was so confused. I was just like, God, what is this? Because I was like, I finally finished paying. Now I don't even have a laptop to do what I need to do. I don't even have like, where do I start from? Because basically, like, they not only just take my laptop, they took my phone. So even the money that I had, I could not access it, right? Because of there's no phone, there's no. And so Google Mail, I did this two-factor authentication key, right? So it was a thing that I couldn't even sign in to Gmail on my laptop to see anything because of I needed like a two-factor authentication. So it's much easier to misplace your phone and have your laptop, or misplace your laptop and have your phone. But having everything stolen was just I was just in this place, Shada, bro. I was so confused. I was just like, God, how about God? Like, what's going on? What's going on? Basically, Sha, the night before I got robbed, I read a like verse that said that those that trust in God would not be like let down. So I was just staying on that word that God you said this, God you said this, God you said this, God you said this. So that was how anyway sha my mom being the goat that she is, she like came through for me with some money. Then I went to computer village. I got a new laptop. Then 2 days after, there was somebody that called my mom because my mom, she is my emergency like contact. So they called her that, oh, this guy, so the guy that called her was explaining that, oh, he bought a phone from like Yaba, right? And he could not like open the phone. It's an iPhone that it seems like the phone was stolen. So he wanted to return it, and I was like mad. Oh. So that was how we paid for the guys transport. Then we met him somewhere. Then he brought back the phone that was stolen from me. I was just like thank God because basically bringing that phone back just basically helped me with half of everything because all my contacts were still on it. Like they could not open it, they could not flash it. So it was the way it was like my contacts, my wallpaper, my bank apps, everything was there. Like they have not touched anything. I was like, bro, this can only be God. Because think about it in Lagos, and if you live in Lagos, it will be crazy because in Lagos, once they fab something, it's very hard for you to get like that same thing back the same way it was. But though the screen it was a bit cracked, but that's like minor. So basically, the phone came back to me. I was like, God is good. Like God is too good. So as soon as I got the phone back, I checked like everything my bank apps, like the small money that I had, everything was still there. So now I was at zero, but God had given me my like new laptop that was better than what I was using. Then he brought my phone back, which was like the biggest like miracle of all, and I was ready to start AM on Monday. So I bought the laptop on Friday, then I got my phone back on Saturday, then I attended my first class on Monday, right? So just goes to show that whenever I'm talking about this AM thing, like I'm not just glazing AM. I'm just glazing the fact that there was a lot of things that happened to me that I was very unsure of because first of all, I was unsure of how I would pay the school. I was unsure of how I would do anything, but I just kept on trusting that this is something that will get done. This is something that I would do. And I know like this gist is not really about animation, but I'm just trying to share a part of my journey that goes that if you actually believe in yourself, believe in something higher than you, like that is believing in God, and you actually put in that effort and don't relent because of I've met a lot of people that started, and because of it was not looking nice, they as like just really go forward with it because okay, think about it. At the end of it, I've met people at animation like mentor that have finished and still don't have jobs. You get like they are finished, they are good. Like I've seen their work, I'm impressed, but they still don't have jobs. And me now, I'm an animation mentor, and I'm trying to get to Sony or DreamWorks, right? Because of that is actually my goal. That is why I talk about animation as much as I do because I'm not trying to just be like someone that has like does ads. I'm not trying to do like this and that. Like I'm trying to work with the best of the best. I'm trying to go that distance. And with the way the industry is, there's like layoffs, yeah, like companies are closing, like AI, like AI is coming up. You get like there are a lot of things that can deter you from going towards that dream that you have. But I'm just here to just share this and to just say that it doesn't matter what is going on in the world. It only matters how you are positioned, right? So I have God on my side. So I'm basically not even like playing fair. But I'm just saying that you should actually believe in what you are doing wholeheartedly. Like you should be very dedicated to your craft. You should be very dedicated to what you're doing, and you should not give up hope because of believe me, like there are a lot of things that will come to shake you up. Like there were times that I wasn't sure that I'll finish class one. There were times that I wasn't sure that I'll make payment on time. There were times I was very unsure that things would actually work out. I just kept on pushing it, just kept on pushing it, just kept on pushing it that like this is going to happen because of I've been putting in the effort. This is going to happen because of I want it. This is going to be happen because of I serve a living God. And all of these things has just been happening. Right. So I hope you can get something from this story, whether you are a believer of God or you are not. Though I would advise you to be one. But then again, that's just my story that I wanted to share because of believe me, like it seemed impossible, but it is done. Like I'm done with class one, and next week, that's upper week, I'm about to start class two. And even class two, I've not finished paying for it. But I'm just sure that something will happen because I paid the first instrumental payment. I have to pay to pay like the next one by the 6th of July and the next one by the 6th of July, August, right? And I have like my mom's birthday coming up, my girlfriend's birthday coming up. So there are a lot of things that I need to do. But I'm still just of the mindset that things work out, things work out, things will always work out, things will always work out because of there's God in my life. So right, man, see you guys. I know this was a long rant and you might not have been interested in this, but I just wanted to share this to somebody that it could help.